Hi guys! In this video I'm going to talk about how China changed me. And when I just first arrived to China, I was 21 years old. I was young and naive, and I was actually planning to stay here maximum 1 year. But here I am. As you can see, I'm still in Beijing after 5 years. For the first few months when I just arrived to China, Beijing just opened up to me from completely different sides, and this side is the nightlife in Beijing. I think the people who studied here before, they know what I'm talking about, because every foreign student experienced that nightlife in Beijing, and it was really vibrant, it was really fun, and the nightclub, they're really welcoming foreigners. Entrance fee is free, drinks are free, so students just enjoying their life here. But after a few months, like 3 months after, I think I had enough of having fun here. Definitely became a hard worker, and I feel like I'm always trying to catch up with the time, because when you live in a fast-paced city such as Beijing or Shanghai, people usually don't wait you around and there is always a movement. Well, I think I love it. I love how chaotic is it, how fast is it. Life is never boring here, but I feel like I became more anxious. I feel myself anxious that I'm not growing fast enough, that I'm not working enough, not improving myself enough. And when I just analyze, so when I just look back, when I was still living in Russia, I didn't have any anxiety at that time. So when I just arrived to China, I was really surprised how Beijing is a multicultural city. I met a lot of people around the world, and all of them were really interesting, creative, talented, smart people. And I think the people whom I met here, they played a really big role of how I changed. So during this time, I think I really learned a lot, and I inspired a lot from those people whom I met here in Beijing. So another thing that when I start learning Chinese, I start more understand about Chinese culture and more understand Chinese people. And I realized that how Chinese people are actually really positive, fun and talkative. And also another thing that you probably heard about, that the Chinese people, they really care about the guanxi. Guanxi is a relationship. So after living here such a long time, I think I became more positive and kind to everyone. Well, at least I'm trying to. And also another thing that's changed me a lot in China, that I stopped thinking what's other things about me, and I really don't care about it anymore. And back to Russia, when I was still living there, I think I was really care about what other things about me. Well, in China, in Beijing, there is 14 million people living in one city. Not 14, 21 million people living here in Beijing, and in China is like 1.4 billion people living here. So who cares? Well, I think it's also something changed in my talking way when I talk in Chinese, not in English, because in Chinese they have a lot of tones and they have a lot of funny sounds. So when I hear myself, I think I became more funnier and more cute. 身高 头发 好的 And you know, it's maybe it's just my own thinking, and I don't know how to explain it, but I think Chinese language is it's so different compared to Russian. I think Russian language is a bit cold.
Everything the Russians say sounds dangerous and menacing. Doesn't matter what they say, because they got that thing. Yes, I'm Russian. Go to kill you, break you.
Even some people told me like the Russian language is like an enemy language. It hears like an enemy. So this is what I wanted to talk about today in this video, how China changed me. And I think China is changing me every year. And every year will be different things which change me. And you can also leave me a comment. I'm also very curious how the city where you're living is changing you and influencing you. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.